be up! Houchin! Brilliant goal! To bring Liverpool level. Saved brilliantly by Besant. Amazing!
We're all lined up, Blackpool in the dark shirts kicking off for this 1953 Cup final, and away they go. There is little Ernie Taylor himself. Hassel. And now here comes Mortensen. Out to the great maestro Matthews himself. And after 20 seconds, a corner to Blackpool. With Matthews taking it. A little Jackie Moody. Now there is Nat Lofthouse, the footballer of the year.
Give it more windows.
Holden, a lovely chance for Moore. It's gone through to Hassel. Lofthouse. It's a goal! Well, I used to be a goalkeeper, and my heart goes out now to George Farm, the Scottish international Blackpool goalkeeper, because he should certainly have gathered that ball. But before you criticize him too much, remember that this Wembley turf is like no other turf in the world. I walked on it this morning. It's a bit skiddy, and the way that ball slipped out of his hands, a real tragedy for Blackpool. 1-0 for Bolton after 75 seconds then. And now here's a chance for Matthews if he can reach that ball. Eddie Shimwell. Now there's Harold Hassel, the man that Sammy Swift, the Bolton supporter, said would win the game for Bolton. Thrown to Bolton. There's Johnny Wheeler, their right half-back. He's going to take it. He was signed from Tranmere Rovers, and the present Bolton manager used to manage Tranmere. Remembered how good he was, so signed him for Bolton. Thrown to Blackpool. There is the left half, Cyril Robinson, the young boy who's just come into the team. Doug Holden to Lofthouse, to Moyer. There's Matthews on the inside left position. Good gracious. Stanley's obviously decided that to win this Cup Winners' Medal at the third attempt, he has got to wander and roam. Thrown to Bolton. Johnny Wheeler, number 4, their right half. There's the Blackpool left half, number 6, Cyril Robinson, young lad of 23, comes from Nottingham. Take that throw in. Great chance for him. There's Fenton, number 4, Taylor, number 8. Cyril Robinson again with a throw in to Taylor. There's Harry Johnston, the Blackpool captain, one of the greatest footballers we've ever seen in modern times. I think that's a throw-in. Yes, Perry's taking it, the outside left. Malcolm Barras, the Bolton centre-half who played here a fortnight ago for England. You can't do that to Lofthouse every week, Harry Johnston. This is going to be a real battle between Lofthouse and Johnston. There's Lofthouse even taking throw-ins. It's a free kick to Bolton. Just a little while by young Cyril Robinson then. There's Johnny Wheeler, number 4, the right half. He's played for the England B team. He's a very strong attacking wing halfback. He's got a tremendous shot too. It's a corner. And we've now had 5 minutes of this 1953 FA Cup final. Bolton Wanderers leading by 1-0. Goals scored by Lofthouse after only 75 seconds. And there's Bobby Langton going to take this corner. He's going to make it an outswinger. Goal kick to Blackpool. There's probably the saddest man at Wembley at the moment. George Farm, the Scottish international goalkeeper. This is his second cup final. There's rather a nasty swirling wind. I don't see, it's not blowing from goal to goal. It seems to be blowing diagonally across the pitch and swirling. So that plus the lushness of the turf, which is completely foreign to these lads who've been playing on muddy grounds and bone-hard grounds, and now they come to a fully grassed pitch. That probably accounts for a lot of the mistakes that we'll see this afternoon. And now Holden through. Chance for Lofthouse. Lofthouse, by the way, with his goal after only 75 seconds, has now become one of the few players who scored in every round of the FA Cup in one season. He scored in every one of the Bolton rounds this season. Lofthouse seemed well offside to me there, but still. It's Wheeler, Bolton. Thrown to Blackpool, and there's wee Ernie Taylor, who played in the 1951 final for Newcastle United against Blackpool. He took that throw in back to Shimwell, the fullback. Did you notice how that ball seemed to run at a tremendous pace? Now, on an ordinary league ground, I'd bet any money you like that Doug Holden would have got that pass, but the ball just goes at tremendous pace on this turf. There's a present from Bolton to Matthews. It could be dangerous. A chance for Perry. Well, it was either Malcolm Barras or Stan Mortensen. And for the Bolton fans, they're pretty glad that it was Malcolm Barras that time. Another corner to Blackpool. Matthews taking it. An outswinger it's going to be. There's Bobby Langton, the outside left. One of the 10 Lancashire-born players in the Bolton team, by the way. The only exception is Willie Moyer, the inside right and captain, who was a Scot from Aberdeen and a Scottish international. Notice how Mortensen is absolutely plying Matthews with the ball. Well, that was excellent covering by the Bolton defenders. There was always someone backing up the man who was making the tackle. Now Matthews with another corner. Jackie Moody, 10 yards to work in. And we've hit 10 minutes gone now. Bolton Wanderers 1, Blackpool 0, and Lofthouse the goal scorer. Stan Hansen, the veteran Bolton goalkeeper. He's been with the club longer than anybody. The maestro again. See the Bolton defenders just crowding on him. It's a lovely ball to Perry, the South African outside left. Ernie Taylor. Now here comes Bolton, their outside left, Bobby Langton. Lofthouse moving away from Johnston a lot. Just shows you what sort of turf it is that both Hassel and Shimwell slipped down. There's Hassel, the Bolton inside left. But George Barr must be a bit nervy about shots like that after Nat Lofthouse's goal. Back down to Garrett, who's going on the South American tour with the FA. There's Jackie Moody, number 10. Blackpool, a lovely chance to Mortensen. Bobby Langton again, one of the 4 internationals in the Bolton forward line. See what Barras can do against Matthews now. Well, it must be a bounce up with that one. Ralph Banks wouldn't let it go with Matthews anywhere near him. There's Nat Lofthouse with Harry Johnston with him. Johnston, of course, normally a right half, but went centre half when Blackpool suffered a lot of injuries. Great player anyway. Well, I doubt that very much. The linesman's flag for offside, and the referee has given it. It's a Lofthouse offside, so free kick to Blackpool. Very near thing, still the linesman dead in line, and there's Eddie Shimwell, the Blackpool right back, number 2, going to take the kick. Lofthouse just coming into your picture, right in the centre of it now. Number 7, 7 Holden. Bolton outside right. Quarter of an hour gone, Bolton leading 1-0 against Blackpool in this cup final of 1953. Sensational goal for those of you who just tuned in, scored by Lofthouse after 75 seconds with a shot that George Farm should have saved. It just skidded out of his hands. Long throw by Wheeler. There's Matthews outside left now. I should imagine he'll turn up with these cameras any minute now. Stan Hansen, the Bolton goalkeeper, with the goal kick. Harold Hassel. Blackpool left half, number 6, Cyril Robinson, the young lad who just come in, who put that ball back to the goalkeeper. It's Perry, number 11, the South African, recommended to Blackpool by an old Bolton player, Billy Butler. Throw into Bolton. Johnny Wheeler, the right half. Threw it straight into touch as Cyril Robinson with the throw in for Blackpool. Jackie Moody. Blackpool throw in as Cyril Robinson, the left half. And I think someone's injured. Yes, it's Eric Bell, the Bolton left half. There's Bert Sproston, the Bolton trainer, famous old player himself, played for Leeds United, Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. There's Billy Moy, the Bolton captain, number 8, having an anxious look at Eric Bell. And Eric Bell is going off. There's number 6 with Bert Sproston, the Bolton trainer. It can't be anything serious, but going off at that side of the ground. There's Stan Matthews just having a look, thinking, oh, well, that's one less person for me to worry about for a minute or two. Hey, he's playing on the left wing. He's putting some strapping on or something. I can't quite understand what he's doing. Seems to be putting an elastic bandage on his right at the top of his left leg. Billy Moore breaking through, Lofthouse is bound to score. And it's stopped on the line. Must be a penalty there. No, it isn't. I'm sure I saw someone get his hands to that one. Well, there's Bobby Langton with the corner, and he might have been shaking hands with someone for a goal. Eric Bell offside. Bolton number 6. Yes, he's limping badly. He's going outside left. Well, that's a big blow to Bolton now. 10.5 men, but still they're leading by 1-0 after 20 minutes. Annie Taylor, number 8, the Blackpool inside right. There is again. Harold Hassel, number 10 for Bolton, now playing left halfback. Benton out to Matthews. And of course some people have started booing, but after all, we see that so often with Matthews. Such a wonderful body swerve that the fullback just doesn't know what to do with him. And it's Eddie Shimwell going to take the free kick. Well, he can take them like that all day. Hansen, the Bolton goalkeeper. There's Malcolm Barras, the Bolton centre-half, number 5, watching that ball going to touch. There he's just tossing it to Johnny Wheeler, the right half. And Barras, by the way, was born in Blackpool, son of a famous old Manchester City footballer. Well, Lofthouse outspeeding Harry Johnston with that one. But still, it's the throw into Blackpool. Lofthouse having carried the corner flag with him. And not only carried it with him, he's broken it. So they're just swapping it with the centre line flag. Of course, the centre line flag is not as important as the corner flag because, as a matter of fact, you don't need centre flags. Typical Wembley efficiency. The broken corner flag put on the centre line has now been removed and a proper flag put there. Harold Hassel. No. So got it with Eddie Shimwell, number 2, with him. Still Hassel gets it, number 10 for Bolton, the inside left, now playing left half. Holden, the Bolton outside right, number 7, takes a throw in. Hands against Johnny Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4 there with the ball. There's a free kick to Blackpool, and there's Garrett, the left back, taking it, English international. Poor old Bell looks out of this game completely now. This was a good enough pass. Bella's gone down, but what a lovely pass he sent out. There, yes, you can see how badly he is limping, but still, as long as he keeps on the field, he can be of some help. A penny of Blackpool racing through with a great chance. Wonderful tackle by Johnny Ball, the Bolton right back, former Manchester United player. As Cyril Robinson, number 6 for Black. No, he didn't take it. Number 8. Ernie Taylor took it. There he is, Ernie Taylor, number 8. Well, that's the safest place for a ball when Stanley Matthews is around, into touch. And there's Ewan Fenton, the Blackpool right halfback, taking the throw in. The Scotsman. Cyril Robinson again. Blackpool left half. Bobby Langton, the Bolton outside left, now inside left. The 25 minutes gone, just over. Bolton leading 1-0 against Blackpool in this cup final. Robinson to Perry. There's Stan Morton, so we haven't seen him for a few minutes. Taylor. Hansen, of course, has to dribble that ball back into his own area before he can pick it up. Now that's the sign of a good goalkeeper, a man who can clear a ball like that to one of his own men. Throwing to Bolton. There's Lofthouse just going out of your picture. Johnny Wheeler just coming into it, the Bolton right half, number 4. There's Garrett, the Blackpool left back, retrieving the ball. And the Blackpool supporters, anything but downhearted, setting up a roar from behind the goal from which Farm is taking this kick to encourage their men to pull back this 1-goal deficit. Let's see what Perry, number 11, the outside left, can do about it. Ernie Taylor, number 8 for Blackpool. A lovely ball there, beautiful footballer. Bolton defence taking a bit of a hammering now. Bell, I think we can write off. That laddie limping on the left wing. He's the Bolton left half, now a passenger at outside left. Langton went down and he stayed down as Ernie Taylor is racing through. There's Matthews, now outside left for Blackpool. There is Bobby Langton, Nat Lofthouse going to have a look at him. He seemed to fall badly in that tackle. There's Bert Boston, the Bolton trainer. Harry Johnston with his hands on his hips, just walking away, taking another look back. With him is Ewan Fenton, the Blackpool right half, and Billy Moyer, the Bolton captain, coming up to have a look how his teammate Bobby Langton is. But gracious, they can't carry 2 passengers. Nearly half an hour gone, about 29 and a half minutes. Bolton leading by 1-0. Nat Lofthouse, the man you see there, number 9, scored the goal. Well, Bobby Langton's all right. So it's obviously a bounce-up. And there's Billy Moyer and Perry going to take it. Bolton, number 4. The throw-in, Wheeler. As Andy Taylor, number 8 for Blackpool. Hassel, number 10, the Bolton inside left, has decided that it's his job to stop Matthews. Hassel, of course, now playing left half. And going to take that throw in. He has, by the way, got a tremendous throw in. We must watch for that when Bolton are on the attack and get a throw in. Right to Blackpool. There's their number 4, Fenton. Just waiting for Ernie Taylor, push the ball to him. Just over half an hour gone, Bolton leading 1-0. Lofthouse, the man who scored in every round so far, every round because there aren't going to be any more after this one, scored in every round. He got the goal after 75 seconds. It's Harry Johnston, number 5 of Blackpool, centre half and captain, challenged by Holden. Robinson there, number 6, to take the throw in. See how the referee waves play on as Blackpool are on the attack and have the ball, but it's a great chance for Taylor. Well, he'll probably spend the weekend wondering why he didn't hit the goal with that one. But still, it wouldn't be a game of football if they scored everyone. Now Hansen with the goal kick. Blackpool playing on the wingers a great deal. There's Perry going through. Ernie Taylor playing everywhere. Blackpool inside right. That is number 8. Now Bolton coming up in a real mass attack. His little Bell's got a chance, but Bell unfortunately can't do anything at all. Now Blackpool have got this defence spread eagle. There's Perry in the centre. Ralph Banks, number 3, saved the situation for Bolton then, but Blackpool is still there with the Bolton defence wide open. It's a great chance for Perry. Well, whatever Blackpool do, it seems that the ball will not go in the net for them. 35 minutes gone, Bolton leading 1-0. As Hansen, the goalkeeper, with the goal kick. Mortenson's got a wonderful chance, he must score. It's a goal! Hassel has scored. That's the very first goal that has ever been scored against Bolton Wanderers in a cup final at Wembley. Scored by Hassel, the Bolton inside left. Now playing left half, he ran straight onto that shot of Mortenson's and deflected it into the net. So that's 1-1 now. And Bolton really up against it with their left half-back Eric Bell there. You just saw in the picture, staggering around, injured with an injured leg at outside left. "35 minutes that goal. Blackpool 1, Bolton 1. Johnny Ball, number 2, right back for Bolton. Bolton trying to get that ball through to Lofthouse, but Blackpool saw that one coming, and they're closing the gap down the middle. I think that was Haddle Hessel again. As Matthews reveling in this now. Blackpool on top at the moment. And now Lofthouse away. This is the sort of goal he usually scores. Bell, the injured Bolton player, number 6. Stanley Matthews. Yes, thrown to Bolton. Although Jackie Moody, number 10 there, Blackpool thought it was for him. No, it's for Johnny Wheeler, number 4 of Bolton. It's number 8, Ernie Taylor again. Now here's a chance for Lofthouse, but I think he's gone too far to one side of the goal. Yes. A lot of people have been expecting a lot of goals in this final. I don't know whether it's because in the league games this season, Blackpool beat Bolton 3-0 at Blackpool, but Bolton won the league game at Bolton by 4-0, so they have a reputation of scoring a lot of goals against each other. Well, we'll just wait and see. We've had 2 so far, 1 to each side. There's Holden, number 7, the outside right of Bolton. There he is again. It's a goal! Well, it appears we are going to see a lot of goals. Well, some people will blame Farm again for that one, but did you notice the way Billy Moyer leapt up to unsight him as the ball, a nasty, swervy, swinging ball from Bobby Langton, who's an expert at them. He was at the inside right position, and using his left foot, he could put a tremendous spin and swerve on the ball. And with Moyer unsighting Farm, well, after 39 minutes then, it's Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Well, we're really going to see fireworks, surely now. Free kick to Blackpool. Ernie Taylor going to take it, number 8, I think. There's number 6 with him, Robinson. Throw in, the ball had been over the line, which is what you can spot better than most people. But Johnny Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4 there. Another long ball trying to find Lofthouse, but Harry Johnson so far has been there every time. There's Langton struggling for the ball now. Hassel and a free kick. Mr. Griffiths said that Bobby Langton fouled then to get the ball, so there's Eddie Shimwell, right back, number 2 of Blackpool, with the free kick. I make it 3 minutes to half-time. That's on our watch. Bolton leading 2-1. Lofthouse and Langton for Bolton. Hassel own goal for Blackpool. That's Holden, number 7 for Bolton, struggling away there. Matthews inside left, but Hassel's always with him. Weani Taylor. Matthews is slightly behind him. There we are. Matthews is still hanging back. Taylor's got a wonderful chance to shoot. Now there's Perry on the right. But notice there is number 2 for Bolton. The right back went right across with Perry. Doug Holden. A lovely ball player, Holden. And notice the keenness of Nat Lofthouse. He kicked that ball almost from the centre line, but he still chased it. There he is, right in the centre of your picture, number 9. He still chased it in case Harry Johnston made a mistake. Harry Johnston there on the penalty line, number 5. That's the sort of keenness that makes Lofthouse the great player he is. There's Holden, number 7. There's poor old Eric Bell. There's Langton going through. Well, we got a perfect picture then, surely, of the way the wind just swirling round can lift these balls and lift them onto the crossbars. It did that one. About a minute to go before half-time. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Now here's Perry, number 11. South African, very fast, very dangerous. Taylor, number 8. Try shot, Taylor. Yes. Moody foul by Hassel. There's now Bolton's emergency left half-back. And Taylor, very quick one there to Matthews. Well, there was a no from this crowd, but don't worry about Stan Hansel. He's an old baseball player, so he knows how to catch balls like that. Now we have got one to Lofthouse. See what he can do with it. Oh, nicely played, Holden. Poor old Bell. There he is, the boy with the injured leg, number 6. The quickness of this Bolton tackling ball there, you see, before Perry got the ball under control. There's Perry, number 11, taking the throw in. And Phil Redding, can you see the Bolton manager at the bottom of your picture pointing there, issuing orders to one of his men? Half-time any second now. to play a little longer because there was a hold-up with Bell when he was injured. It's Garrett, the Blackpool left back, taking the throw in. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton, first. And there's half-time, the referee's whistle. Bolton Wanderers 2, Blackpool 1. And we're off. There's Matthews, number 7. Johnny Ball, number 2 for Bolton. A lovely pass to Lofthouse. Now this could be dangerous, because there's Bell with a chance to make a name for himself by scoring. And Nat Lofthouse running over to him just to see that he's all right. Well, nobody can say that young Eric Bell hasn't played gallantly enough. There's George Farm with the goal kick for Blackpool. And there's a lovely chance for Perry, but I wish these Blackpool forwards wouldn't just push the ball a little too far forward. They've always had that extra kick. Now here's Matthews, number 7. Look at the speed of him. Matthews taking throws in now. Lanny Taylor through. That's Barras, number 5 for Bolton. And the Bolton supporters cheer like mad. Ralph Banks there, their number 3 left back, as he beats Matthews, but it's a throw in for Blackpool. Fenton is number 4 there. Bobby Langton now playing inside left away for Bolton. There's Bell, the injured Bolton left half. Foul by Lofthouse. The perfect sportsman, always placing the ball for the opposing free kick. There's Matthews, number 7. Lofthouse on the outside right position now. Now watch Wheeler burst through. The Bolton number 4. There he is with the ball. He loves this. Matthews inside left now. Good gracious. Perry, number 11. See how Malcolm Barras was covering up there, right in the centre of the goal, waiting to see if Moody could have crossed it into the field of play. That's the secret of a good defence, and Barras is nothing if he isn't a good defender. Now Loftus can burst through there. Matthews inside left again. Could he go through and score himself? And offside, the outside left, number 11, Perry. 5 minutes gone. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Still the same score as half-time. So if Blackpool are going to do anything, they've only another 40 minutes now. Hands on the Bolton goalkeeper. Going to take this free kick for offside against Perry. Johnny Wheeler, number 4, the white shirt of Bolton, the right half. And it's a Blackpool throw-in, yes. There's Cyril Robinson, the left half, taking it, number 6. Now Matthews hasn't anyone within 10 yards of him. If Taylor could get the ball across to him. Here it comes. Straight to the feet of Ralph Banks, though. Banks positioned extremely well for that one. Taylor having telegraphed it. Wretched pass by Garrett, straight to the feet of... corner kick. I thought that shot of Lofthouse's went straight behind, but Mr. Griffiths, one of the finest referees there is, says otherwise. So there's Doug Holden, 22 years old, ex-youth international, with this corner kick. Now this could be dangerous. That must have hurt Nat. They're still going on. Lofthouse is still bending down. I think he's winded, yes. There he is. Of course, that's nothing that a good bending down and a good cold sponge won't cure. There's Bert Sproston again. He's worked hard this afternoon. This is the third Bolton man that has needed the trainer. And here the Bolton fans cheering their idol, because Nat Lofthouse is their idol. There they are. There's the goal sponge. And Nat Lofthouse, an ex-miner. He's as tough as they come. All right again now. There's Ewan Fenton with the throw-in for Blackpool, number 4. There's Bell, number 6, the left half, going to take the throw in. Oh, yes. Yes, a blatant foul then by Eddie Shimwell. Well, I think I'd grab hold of Nat Lofthouse's legs if he was getting away from me. A match winner so dangerous. There's Lofthouse coming in, that famous head of his, and Bobby Langton, the outside left, going to take it. Number 11. Actually, he's playing inside left now. Ten minutes gone in the second half. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Lofthouse and Langton for Bolton, Hassel own goal for Blackpool. Although there is some doubt as to whether Moyer touched the ball before it went into the net for Bolton's second goal, and we've sent a message down to the dressing room to see if we can get any confirmation of that. There's Johnny Ball, the Bolton right back, number 2. First cup tie he's played this season, by the way. Johnny Wheeler, number 4. It's a goal, Bell! There's Nat Lofthouse kissing him. Well, there has never been a more popular goal scorer at Wembley. There he is, the hero of the Bolton side, Eric Bell. 3-1 for Bolton now. And I'll know they'd be proud of him at the Manchester newspaper office where he used to work. Now then, Stanley, you have a lot of work cut out. You're 2 goals behind. Goal kick. There's Matthews, the man everyone, even the Bolton supporters, would love to see get a cup winner's medal. Probably the greatest footballer of all time. Certainly the greatest I've ever seen. Here's Harold Hassel, Bolton's number 10, emergency left half, and playing a jolly good game as a left half too. But how they're lacking him in the forwards. Bobby Langton, number 11, reserve, emergency inside left. Billy Moyer, the Bolton captain. He must be pretty confident he'll be carrying the cup, never mind a football, any minute, in about 30 minutes' time. Well, we don't need to identify him, do we? There's Fenton. Well, Blackpool have fallen away very badly now. I thought they were getting on top at one time. Lovely player, Taylor. There's Harold Hassel. Quarter of an hour of the second half gone. Bolton 3, Blackpool 1. And now here's Lofthouse, a wonderful chance for him. Johnston's covering that middle beautifully. Bobby Langton out to Wheeler. Bolton striving might and main to get that ball through to Lofthouse. And Matthews is clean through now. Well, I wonder whether Banks of Barras went down in prayer then. There's a man in front just said, I could have scored that, and I'm not arguing with him. Well, we've just received confirmation from the dressing room that Billy Moyer scored the Bolton second goal. He must have touched it with his head. So that's the official goal scorer then, Billy Moyer. Yes. So the Bolton goal scorers, Lofthouse, Moyer and Bell. There's Lofthouse, the middle's covered though. Billy Moyer's coming up, Holden in too far. It's Garrett with the throw-in, the left back of Blackpool. Moody. There's Stanley bobbing up all over the place. I think he must get underneath the ground and bob up through a hole somewhere. Dreadful pass of Garrett there. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton, with a throw-in. There's Billy Moyer. He's got a chance if he shoots. Notice how Farm very cleverly had come out to the 6-yard area to stop that one. He might not have stopped it if he'd stayed in his goal. Corner. We've just heard, by the way, that Eric Bell's injury is a recurrence of an old one he sustained, an injury which kept him out of the Bolton team just before the final. There's the great Stanley. Cyril Robinson must be seeing his hopes of the sensational Cup final medal, Cup winners medal rather, fading. Blackpool left half. Now there's Nat Lofthouse holding his side and bending down. Well, I wonder whether that was a sporting gesture by Harry Johnston to kick that ball out, having seen that Nat Lofthouse is in need of treatment. It's the sort of thing that Johnston would do whether he's winning or losing. It's Billy Moyer, number 8, with Lofthouse. It's the old injury when he stopped the ball a few moments ago. Eric Bell, there's Eric Bell having that thigh rub by Bill Ridding, the manager. And don't think that's strange, because Bill Ridding is the old England trainer. He had his career cut short, then took up physiotherapy and training, and he's probably one of the greatest trainers in the game. Barras coming up to see how Lofthouse is, because anything Bolton could not afford to do is lose Nat Lofthouse. And I think you'd have to kill Lofthouse to get him off this field today. 20 minutes gone, Bolton 3, Blackpool 1. As Bell takes that throw in. Taylor again. What a gorgeous inside forward this lad is. Out to Matthews now. Lofthouse not running anything like the real Lofthouse. There's Moody, number 10 on the outside left position. Notice that quick Bolton tackling, that's the way to stop him. You can't kid a referee like Mr. Griffiths. Malcolm Barras, the Bolton centre-half, taking the free kick. Now Wheeler, if he bursts through, he's got a tremendous shot and he loves bursting through. There's young Cyril Robinson, the left half. Throwing Blackpool have rearranged their forward line. Perry and Moody have changed places. That's the left wing pair. There's Perry now lifting it forward to Mortensen. Look at the speed of that man, and they say he's slow. Mortensen. And at what price, I wonder? There he is telling Mr. Griffiths he's all right, he's scored, he doesn't care if he's dying. It's Joe Linus, the Blackpool trainer. I think Mortensen must have banged the post or got a boot in his thigh there. Look at the Blackpool fans now. 3-2 for Bolton. Mortensen has scored twice now. Well, if he could pull level with a hat-trick, what a great thing it would be. There's Matthews, number 7, probably saying, right, now for it, let's get an equaliser and another one. Well, 22 minutes gone with that goal was scored, so that's 23 minutes to go. We're right in the middle of the second half. 3-2 for Bolton. Perry at inside right now for Blackpool, number 11. And Matthews racing down that right wing. I believe I said that Mortensen has scored 2. Mortensen hasn't, of course. His first goal, or at the first goal, his shot was deflected into the net by Hassel. So Mortensen's only scored 1. Number 4, Johnny Wheeler of Bolton. Robinson, the young lad who just come into the team, playing his heart out. Perry, the outside left, on the right wing now. "25 minutes gone, Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. Lofthouse, Moyer and Bell for Bolton. Hassel, own goal, and Mortensen for Blackpool. There's Mooney, Perry, the outside left, taking a throw in on the right wing. Fenton, number 4. Now look where Shinwell is, the right back. Now Bolton could break away all the Blackpool defences up. There's Bobby Langton bursting through for Bolton. Lofthouse is out. It's Lofthouse there. Yes, Lofthouse hit his head very, very badly then. Harry Johnston, number 5, going over to see him with Farm, the goalkeeper. And somebody else is out too. Yes, I think it's Garrett. Garrett, the Blackpool left back. They must have collided heads then. Yes, it's Garrett. There's Joe Linus, the Blackpool trainer, coming on to have a look at him. John with him, and Shinwell. Taylor, number 8, and Fenton, number 4, Perry, number 11. Well, this looks like a casualty clearing station now. Lofthouse is still down and looks very much out. Billy Moore there, number 8 with him. Skipper. Yeah, oh there. No, that's, I don't know who. There's a Bolton player having a rub down off the field. Lofthouse is all right now. And it was Ralph Banks, number 3, who was off the field having a rub down. The Bolton left back. Well, now let's get all these invalids right and start again. Poor old Nat holding his head. Now you've got to do this on your own, Billy. Yes. A foul by number 4, Hewitt Fenton, on Billy Moyer. Well, with Eric Bell limping on the left wing, Lofthouse doesn't seem to know exactly where he is at the moment, so Bolton have only 3 effective forwards. Is Bobby Langton going to take the kick? Though, watch Johnny Wheeler behind him. They might pull a fast one here. Perry not 10 yards from the ball, of course. I still think Wheeler will take this. And I was right. Now, let the tempers cool down just a trifle, should we? Well, 1 or 2 tackles there that I think we'll forget about. Lofthouse off, rather Moyer offside. Well, we didn't stop our stopwatch for those stoppages, but there's Shinwell, the Blackpool right back, taking it. Peter Demick tells me that play was stopped for 1 minute and 3/4. So we'll obviously have about a couple of minutes overtime. Half an hour gone, Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton, bursting through. Holden has moved inside. And a good refereeing, the referee waving it on as Blackpool comes streaking away. Taylor ruined it with a bad pass, though. It's only Taylor again. Perry moving right into the middle. There he is. There's a chance for Moody. See how Stan Mortensen would have been covered if that ball had come into the middle. And good gracious, somebody else now. I suppose that's Johnny Wheeler, who was hurt when the ball hit him. No, it's Johnny Ball. It's Johnny Wheeler who's waving the trainer on. Well, if they don't pay Bert Sproston double wages this week, he's certainly earned them. Johnny Ball, the right back. There's Stan Matthews right in the middle. And now it's an in-swinger corner from Moody, who's now in the outside left position. Well, Ball seems all right the way he cleared that one anyway. Bobby Langton. Now then, let's see what Lofthouse can do with Johnston. Oh, Johnston's kept a very tight watch on Lofthouse all the game. Of course, Nat's now taken 3 nasty bumps, so Matthews calling for the ball. I think of Stan Hansen saying something to Wheeler. And a short corner kick to Taylor. Now Taylor coming through. Poor old Bell's going worse, I think. There's Schumer with him, number 2. Fenton, number 4. Bolton defense in a bit of a tangle now. They must score. Well, I should imagine even a corner's respite, and someone else is down. I think it's Ralph Banks, the Bolton left back. Oh, what a time Bolton have had in this final. Almost 35 minutes gone. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2, and hanging on grimly as Banks goes off now. So there's 9.5 men for Bolton. And a free kick. Yes, a free kick. Over Moody as he charged Hansen when Hansen was off the ground. Well, Bolton having a tremendous struggle to hold on to this one-goal lead now. Hansen going to take the kick. Only 9 fit men on the field, Bolton, but hanging on grimly to a 3-2 lead. And now then, Moyer might break away to score. Robinson's after him. Oh dear, poor old Bell. There's Bell, number 6, getting a sympathetic cheer, and how he deserves it. There's Perry on the right wing. Moody, number 10. The referee waving them on quite rightly. Shinwell tries a shot. There's Barras calling that Banks is on the field now. Yes, Banks has come on. There he is. Harold Hassel seeing if he's all right. But he's coming out of the defense. I don't know where they're going to put Banks. But Hassel has gone full-back. Banks has gone left half. This is Blackpool's great chance now. There's Matthews, centre forward. And it's... Billy Moyer didn't like that one. But there we are. Free kick to Blackpool. And it's Stuart Fenton there, number 4. And Lofthouse is onside. He hasn't got another man in the Blackpool half. We make it 7 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. But there'll be some time added on for stoppages as Blackpool come away. There's only Taylor. And Hassel again saves the day. They won't let Matthews through. Peter Dimmock has been keeping account of the injuries, and so far we've lost 2 minutes 45 seconds. Every Bolton player except Lofthouse in the penalty area. This Shinwell, the Blackpool right back. And someone else has laid out. A Bolton player laid flat out. I think it's Harold no, it can't be Harold Hassel. It's Barras. Barras is the man. I don't know what sort of jigs Bolton have brought to Wembley with them, but what is it now? There's Bell, Banks, Lofthouse, Langton, Barras, and Mortensen and Garrett for Blackpool. They've all been hurt. And we make it, well, 6 minutes to go on our watch, 3-2 for Bolton. There's Bell, the real invalid of this match, but the real hero. And there's Stan Matthews wondering how long exactly he has got to get this goal that might mean a cup winner's medal. Well, about a minute and a quarter we made that one, so that makes it 4 minutes we've had stoppages. And an hour watch, 5 minutes to go. 3-2 for Bolton. Blackpool throw in, Cyril Robinson, young left half. Everybody wants it, but Blackpool have got it. It's Moody taking the throw. Ernie Taylor trying his... There's Joe Smith. Can you see him just by that corner flag? Seeing that the ball is returned quickly into play for Shimwell to take the throw in. There's Ralph Banks, one of the Bolton Crocs. 4 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. It's Fenton, number 4. There's Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4. There's only Lofthouse in the Blackpool half of the Bolton forwards. Bolton are just packing their goal now. I don't think Wembley's ever seen such a sight as this. I've lost Matthews. I can't find him. Well, there he is, just on the right of your picture. And a free kick for Blackpool, just on the edge of the penalty area. By our watch, 2.5 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. And of course, we make it about 4 minutes extra time has to be played, but we can't guarantee that Mortensen going to take it. Yes, there he is, Mortensen. It's a lovely goal. Bolton 3, Blackpool 3. What a final this is. Mortensen 2, Hassel own goal for Blackpool. Lofthouse, Moyer and Bell for Bolton. And Bolton now really struggling with a badly depleted side. They've got to pull something out of the bag now. Well, I don't think the weak hearts are going to be able to stand extra time, but on our watch, there's only a minute to go. It's 3-all. There's Eric Bell. And Matthews. Well, some people might say this hasn't been the greatest final, but there can't have been a more exciting one and a more terrific struggle against odds than we've seen from Bolton. There's Joe Smith getting the ball back in the field. 10 seconds to go by our watch, not counting stoppages. What a comeback, 3-1 down to 3-all. We're playing the extra time now. Yeah. By that, of course, I do mean the extra time added on for stoppages. I think I'll be right in the other sort of extra time, too. There's the man who's really fighting for his cup medal. Could he score the winning goal now himself? It's there! Perry! What a final! Just look at the scorecard, just look at the people. There's the man, Matthews. At long last, he's done it. Someone's put 4 for Bolton. They've got the score wrong. They've put it 4 each. Good gracious me. Well, that's just how exciting it's been. Well, 2 minutes of extra time. We played them. Well, I must apologise. Peter Dimmock and I are going just as bad as everybody else on this stadium now. They've changed the score now and put it 4-3. What a great triumph for Matthews, but what a tragedy for Bolton, this. But what a comeback. There's Barras up in the Bolton attack. And I think the whistle any second now. There's every Bolton player now except the 2 fullbacks in the... There it is! And where's Stanley Matthews? There's Joe Smith running on to him. There's Stanley. At long last, he's done it. And everybody cheering him. And what a great final this has been. There's Joe Smith with Matthews. Well, what an end to a great career. And third time lucky for Blackpool, but how tragic for Bolton. Lofthouse shaking hands with Joe Smith and Matthews. Now Harry Johnston, surely Shimwell, there's Matthews trotting up to go third up to his medal. No, Farmer's come in number 2. And Sir Stanley Rouse with, there is Her Majesty. There's Sir Stanley Rouse, Mr. Brookhurst. And Harry Johnston with the cup. I'm sure there's going to be a special cheer when about number 4 comes up. There's his medal, there's the great cup. Farm. There it is, there it is. And there he is, Matthews. And no wonder a smiling face. Eddie Shimwell cheering him too. Garrett behind Matthews. And how he's tried for it. There's Perry having a look at it just to see it's in the box. There's Mortensen. And Bolton deserve a cheer too. There's Willie Moy, their captain. Barras, Bobby Langton, Wheeler, There's Eric Bell, the lad who strove so hard. Johnny Ball. Doug Holden, disappointed-looking young lad. Stan Hansen, Hassel. There's Nat Lofthouse. Mr. Griffiths, the referee, and a very fine performance from him too. There's
Harry Johnston, captain of Blackpool.
now this is a new innovation.
Your Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the players of both teams, I call for 3 cheers for Her Majesty the Queen. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Todo está listo para el partido. Árbitro del cotejo es el chileno Ormazábal. Perú forma con Luis Rubiños, Eloy Campos, Orlando Latorre, Héctor Chumpitaz, Rafael Risco, Roberto Chale, Luis Cruzado, Julio Bailón, Pedro León, Teófilo Cubillas y Osvaldo Cachito Ramírez. Esta es una impresionante vista de la bombonera de Boca Juniors. El equipo argentino con Cejas, Gallo, Perfumo, Alberts, Marzolini, Rulli, Pachamé, Marcos, Yazalde, Brindisi, Tarabini. Chale. Cruzado. Cruzado y visa la pelota en el círculo central en momentos en que el árbitro pita marcando infracción a favor del equipo argentino. A Perú le basta un empate para clasificarse. Brindisi. Ahí está Rubiños cuando llega el tiempo Tarabini. Fue el primer avance de la selección argentina. Albrecht. Tarabini. Tranquilamente se hace de la pelota Lucho Rubiños. Son los primeros instantes del partido Perú-Argentina, jugándose en el estadio del Club Atlético Boca Juniors. Estadio ubicado en la más argentina de las zonas, la popular Boca. Iba Marcos. Bien sale Chumpitaz en la jugada cuando lo derriban y le cometen infracción que el juez castiga. Primera amonestación para el número 10, Brindisi. Va a servir Héctor Chumpitaz. Una cantidad impresionante de peruanos se ha dado cita en el estadio de Boca Juniors para presenciar el desarrollo de este partido. El equipo argentino se agrupa mejor para arrancar en estos primeros minutos. Lateral favorable para el equipo albiceleste. Brindisi. Yasalde. Chumpitas. Salió en falso Risco. Contraataque peruano. Bailón a la izquierda. La deja pasar Perico, que tira muy cortito y pierde una brillante oportunidad del equipo peruano para inaugurar el marcador. La Torre comete infracción que el árbitro Ormazábal pita inmediatamente. Son los primeros minutos del partido. 3 minutos, tiro directo al marco, se le escapa la pelota a Lucho Rubiño, pero rápidamente reacciona. Cruzado. Risco. Rubiños. No cabe un alfiler aquí en la Bombonera. Alvarez comete foul. Tiro libre para el equipo peruano. Bailón se ha ido definitivamente a jugar sobre el sector izquierdo. Chale. Ramírez. Se la quita de atrás en última instancia Gallo, sacando la pelota por encima del travesaño. Sobre la portería de Cejas va a ser tomado tiro de esquina. Perú está llegando con relativa facilidad. Va a tomarse el córner. Perico León va a cobrar. Cabezazo de Osvaldo Cachito Ramírez, pero completamente desviado fuera del campo. Sirvió Argentina. Gallo. Cejas. Chale. Cubría Brindisi. Dio de las piernas de este y saca el equipo peruano. Campos. Chumpitas. Cubillas. Lo tapan 2 hombres. Risco. Rápido contraataque del equipo argentino. Brindisi. El balón da en las piernas de la Torre, que recupera así la número 5 por el sector izquierdo. No pasa nada, 0-0 el marcador. Roberto Chale. Larga pelota. Cejas. Entraba Yasalde cuando se arroja muy bien Campos allí para desviar la trayectoria del balón fuera del terreno. Salió en falso allí el portero, pero ya estaba sancionándose foul. Este partido sumamente importante para el equipo peruano. Partido de gran trascendencia por cuanto Perú con un empate está clasificado para jugar en el Mundial de México, Mundial 1970. Van los 7 minutos de juego de la primera etapa del encuentro, no pasa nada, marcador 0-0 Perú-Argentina. Cruzado, ahí está Julio Bailón maniobrando definitivamente por el sector izquierdo. Observen allí el codazo de parte del jugador Pachamé